So you're watching Caribbean Vibrations TV, coming to you from our studio as we are practicing social distance in this time of COVID. And I gotta say, I'm excited. I'm actually here with the president of Camp Jumoke, not-for-profit, Miss Judy Grandison. How are you doing today, Judy?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing awesome. I really want to thank you for taking your time. And the first question I have for you today is, how did Camp Jumoke start, and what does the word Jumoke mean?
So Camp Jumoke started a while ago. It's been about 25 years ago. It started in 1994. It was a collaboration I was co-founded between the Association for the Advancement of Blacks in Health Sciences, along with Sickle Cell Association of Ontario. And that was in a response to the need that they identified for children with sickle cell disease to have some kind of, outlet where they can have physical activity, experience the benefits of camp. Something that, it wasn't readily available to us for a couple of reasons. The cost factor for the camp, it's a residential camp, so it's over $2,000 per child. And also the lack of medical supervision. So it answered both of those needs. So families who couldn't afford it could send their children to camp and have supervision with doctors and nurses from Sick Kids and other area hospitals. Okay. So that's how it started. Mm-hmm. The word Jumoke means everyone loves the child. So this is the camp where everyone loves the child.
I love that. That's an amazing name for that program. Now, how does sickle cell disease affect children in the Afro-Black Caribbean community?
Well, it is prevalent in our community, but it is an inherited blood disorder. It's genetic. So while it's prevalent in our community, it's also visible in areas where you have people of color, like Mediterranean countries, sub-Saharan African countries, other areas. And then, in these days and times, there's, a lot more genetic mixing going on. So really, you can find sickle cell disease in anyone. But it is prevalent in the Black dominant community. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. The way in which it operates is that the blood cell becomes, warped or sickled, and it's not able to travel through the veins the way it normally would. And that's where you get the pain crisis episode that, people with sickle cell will experience. Mm-hmm. I mean, it's a lot more deeper than that, but mm-hmm. General explanation is that the warp during a time of crisis, the blood cell warps, the red blood cell warps, and cannot pass easily through the veins. So it's not carrying the oxygen to the organs and tissues that it normally should be, and therefore creating pain in joints and organs in different areas.
Wow. Now, you guys do the camp for these children who have sickle cell, and it is at a cost. But with COVID and everything going on, how is Camp Jumoke adapting this year due to the current pandemic situation?
Well, at first we were thinking, oh my gosh, camp is lost. What are we going to do, right? Because it's a residential camp. Kids go away to Bracebridge, and stay with our host, Camp Winona, and have 2 weeks of fun in the sun. And then we started thinking, there's obviously other ways that we can do things. So what we decided to do this year is move camp to a virtual setting. I mean, the whole world is going virtual right now, so why can't we? Mm-hmm. So we've decided that we wanted to move it virtually and offer workshops and different activities for children and youth to do throughout the summer, not just the time that we would normally have camp, but this actually gives us the opportunity to open it up even a little bit more, so that we can do a longer period. Traditionally, we've only done camp for children with sickle cell disease. This way we can invite their siblings along as well to participate. We only have kids in Ontario normally, so this way we can also extend this to children with sickle cell disease and their siblings across Canada. So we're really excited about it. Challenge creates opportunity. That's what we're trying to say. And this is the opportunity that we see. So we want to do that, move it online.
I love that philosophy. Now, if people want to find out more information on either how their child can get involved or if they want to support you guys in different ways, how can they do that?
There's a couple of ways. We have an email address. So let's say you're interested in registering or you want to volunteer, and we're looking for volunteers, I should say that, volunteers who have a particular skill that they want to share with a child or a young person, whatever the skill may be, that can host workshops on our behalf. So we're looking for those people. We're looking for donors $20, $200, whatever possible, to help fund it, because we have to buy supplies for the campers to use. We have to, get technology to host all of this. And we also need to give, maybe modest honorariums to volunteers to cover their supply costs. So we're looking for donors and sponsors and anyone who has any talent that they can help and lend to us for this time period. So this is a way that, we could hopefully salvage the summer for our campers, as well as maybe a few others along the way. So any help that people can give is greatly appreciated.
Well, Judy, I
And I
really
say
want
that
to.
as a parent. I say that as a parent of a camper. I'm not just a volunteer, right? I have a son who's been camping for 5 years, and I see personally the effect of camp every time he comes back. I see the growth, I see the confidence, I see dirt. He rolls around in the dirt like he never had before, and it's amazing to see. So I want to see if we can just keep that going this summer until we're able to get back to our normal way.
Well, that is great. I really want to thank you for being such a positive person and helping so
Thank
much
you.
with Camp Jumoke. I mean, it's a great organization, and thank you very much.
Thanks for having me today. I really appreciate it.
And you're watching Caribbean Vibrations.
Caribbean Vibration.